So I found myself being ungrateful morons again. By that I meant not being able to appreciate what I have right now. And instead, I can't help but to think of what's gone and what's no longer mine. And especially the thought of what could happen. It's like saying, my life could have been so much better than what it is right now. So now I'm not giving myself permission to feel at peace with myself or the life I have. And I keep on thinking of the things that I don't have, the things that I wish I have. And then I open YouTube. Somehow it knows what I want. It's weird. Then I came across this video by the YouTuber called Drew Binsky. Drew, D-R-E-W, Binsky, B-I-N-S-K-Y. And the video called I Found a Tunnel Where 100 Families Live. Quotation in the Philippines. You can find it on YouTube. And it's only 4 months ago. So it's recent, very recent. And it's about these families in the Philippines that they live under a highway. They live in a tunnel. And these tunnels are built to contain all the water when they get flooded. When there's like a lot of rain, you'll get flooded. So they built these tunnels. These tunnels that you get in, that you cannot stand up straight. You have to hunch your back to move around in there. And in this tiny tunnel, from one side of the highway to the other side of the highway, we're talking about what's the width of the highway? Not too long, right? Probably about 50 feet, 100 feet, I don't know. Like your average highway. 2 lane on each side. But it's like a bridge. So that it's not that big and it's not that long. And you go in there, there's 100 people living there. Well, 100 families. And they came across this family. The daughter is 18 and she had her husband, her daughter lived there. And the mom lived there too with her husband and her other 4 kids. And in this tiny space, you're talking like literally, a bathtub, 5 times the bathtub, a regular bathtub. You get that surface times 5. That tiny space, they fit everything in there. You can barely walk. You can't walk in it. You have to crawl around. And all these family in there. And they only have 3 restrooms. 3 toilets. I don't know how these people live in these conditions. And here's the kicker. They have to pay rent. Yeah, isn't that fucking crazy? Like, these places are not meant for humans to live, and they live there. And they have to pay for rent. These people are struggling for food. And when you walk in there, there are just ladies in there, mostly ladies, because all the men are out working. And they say the ladies stay home, take care of the kids, do housework, and the men are out working. And most of them don't have a job, and they have to scavenge things and sell them, do whatever it is to make money. And it just, it's like hits you in the face, like a slap in the face, realizing how lucky we are to be living like this. These people, they would die, they would trade anything to be having our life, the life that we call quote unquote normal. Our life compared to them, I'm sure. I'm not saying you have to be wealthy or anything, but I have access to clean water, a toilet that flushes itself when I press a button. I have extra food in the pantry. These kids, they literally swimming in these water that look like sewer water. It's like brown gray, and with all the trash in the river, they would swim in there to find pennies, all these coins, like change, and they would bring home and filter them out, clean them, and use them. And all these kids, like, they shouldn't be living in these conditions. It's scary. It's sad. And to think that I'm over here being a little bitch over my bad choices, At the end of the day, I'm still here. I still get to live another day. I don't have to live in a tunnel. I don't have to share a toilet with 100 other people. I have water, clean water, to shower with, to cook with, to drink. And it just make me realize that sometimes you just gotta watch this to make you feel grateful for what you have. To let that soak into you. Because looking at this make me feel grateful for my life, because no humans deserve to live this way. No human. And I'm not saying all this to make you feel bad or make you feel worse about yourself. But I just wanted to show that it could have been you. And if you were living in that situation, you would do whatever it takes, whatever you could, to be living the life that you have right now. You would try anything to be exactly where you at right now, whether you listen to this in your car, at your house, on your way to work, wherever you are. That version of you, a different version of you, would try everything to be in your shoe right now. This is just a classic saying, be happy with what you have. And sometimes you just have to see it in person. You just have to see that there's a lives out there on this planet Earth that are going through much, much, much worse than what you have right now, than where you are right now. So if you're having a hard time letting go of the past and worrying about the future, watch this. watch this because he's gonna wake you up from this illusion that you have inside your head. I just wanted to make this quick episode just for that. And yeah, because I'm not saying that to wake you up, but to wake me up. Because this is what I need to hear right now. I just need to take a step back and look around. Look around to see all of the things that I have right now and not take them for granted. And realize how lucky I am to be here. To be here, just be here. Not under a tunnel. Not inside a tunnel, under a bridge. I don't know how they do it. It's like there's a car running on top of them every day, every single second. I wouldn't be able to survive there, to be honest with you. But thank you so much for listening, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.